Welcome back to the channel. On today's video, we're going to begin to look at some of the best areas and towns to live in around Knoxville. And we're going to begin by diving into charming small town America in the quaint city of Athens, Tennessee. My name is Todd Jewell, and me and my team are receiving calls and emails every day from people just like you who are looking to make that move to Knoxville. We love to hear from you. We don't care if you're looking to make that move immediately, if you're not going to be making that move for a year. We want to go ahead and get the process started so that your move can be as easy and stress-free as possible. Okay, let's get started. So Athens, Tennessee is located just off of I-75. It's actually exit 49 off of I-75 is the main Athens exit. And if you look that up on your Google Maps or whatever, what you're going to find is it's perfectly located. It's only 45 minutes out of Turkey Creek and West Knoxville, away from Costco, less than an hour or so from downtown Knoxville. But one of the most unique things about Athens is it is also located a very similar distance from Chattanooga, from the Hamilton Place Mall and all those amenities, as well as downtown Chattanooga. So you don't only get a fantastic small town America experience here in Athens, which we're going to go over, but you get the location that allows you to explore Knoxville, take advantage of those amenities, as well as Chattanooga. So let's take a look at Athens. So just how big is Athens, Tennessee? Well, it's just under 15,000 people if you look up the population as of 2023. And that number does represent just a nice, solid, steady growth over the last 10 years. But at the same time, Athens is probably a little bigger than that, as it's a very rural area. So there's a lot of folks who live outside of the specific areas that they may have used to count that number, but are very involved here in the local community. So what do we have here in Athens? I mean, what does small town America look like in Athens, Tennessee? One of the great things about Athens is that you do get this quaint, beautiful downtown area. You know, it has the very typical courthouse in the center with the square around it. You have some absolutely beautiful buildings, historical buildings down there, and you have, you know, the farmers markets down there during the warm summer, spring and fall months. And it is your typical downtown area laid out like you would think of when you think about an old small town downtown square. But it also has a lot of modern conveniences. So here in the Athens, you can go to Knoxville or to West Knox or wherever for your shopping or whatever, but you do not have to. Athens has its own movie theater. It has multiple grocery stores. You know, there's Ingles, there's Food City, there's Aldi, there's Walmart, there's all of those kinds of food stores, and there's some others around as well. You have an opportunity to pick multiple places to go eat. You know, all the fast food, the typical fast food places here. Then you have some really good local eateries that are around as well. You need medical care. Well, here in Athens, if you need medical care, Athens has Athens Regional Medical Center, has its own hospital. We have plenty of local general physicians, family doctors, dentists, eye care professionals, pharmacies, all the big name pharmacies, Walgreens, CVS. Shopping is here that you would need, from clothes shopping at Belk to Hobby Lobby. And maybe you're a workout person, so you know there's a new Planet Fitness under construction right now, and other smaller local fitness places. There's a 24-hour fitness. So there's plenty of things right here in the Athens area from an amenity standpoint that you don't have to go outside of Athens on a daily basis. Now, you may choose to go to Costco. You may choose to go out and eat at some different places. But what's great is everything you need in your daily life is right here, easily available to you in Athens, Tennessee. So the city of Athens boasts several parks. I am at the Athens Regional Park right now, and you can see behind me, it's got a lot of playgrounds and things like that. Back over here, it's fall, so that, or early winter, so you're not going to see that, but there's a splash pad back here. There's back here behind me are some of the soccer fields and baseball and softball fields and all of those kinds of things that you would find in parks. But what Athens does have that many areas its size do not have is has an array of parks. You have the Eureka Trail, which runs all the way from Athens over to Englewood, which is another small town inside of McMinn County. And you can do everything on that, from walk and jog, bike, to ride horses. I mean, it is a maintained trail. It's 20 plus miles, and it's just a really cool area that you would want to go out and enjoy if you lived here, possibly if you're an outdoors person. But you also have multiple parks right here in Athens that offer a variety of activities. So So it doesn't matter if you're a young person, has children, a young family, or whatever. There's all these parks and playgrounds. There's parks with swimming pools. There's parks with skating. Just about any type of activity you can think of. You've got the skating park. You've got the swimming pools, the splash pads, all different types of playgrounds around the area at the different parks. And then if you're someone who likes to just get out and get some exercise, maybe you're retirement age or pre-retirement age, so you just like to get out and get some exercise. So there's a lot of walking trails. Athens Regional Park here has a tremendous amount of walking trails that are maintained, paved around the park. You have a fishing pond over here. You have a disc golf course over here. You have, if you like to mountain bike, there's single track. So there's just a wide variety of things in the multiple parks here in Athens. And the great thing about our parks here is that you don't have to live in a larger city to have these amenities. I mean, these parks will compete with much, much larger areas. So you're able to live in rural America, small town America, a nice, easy, quiet life out here. You can hear how quiet it is. The parks aren't overly used, but they're very well maintained, and you don't have to give up these amenities to be able to get, a little more for your dollar and a little more peace and a little slower pace of life. So what about real estate right here in Athens? Do you get a little more for your dollar here? Well, we did a video just very recently looking at a home in Rossville, Tennessee that was under $350,000 on acreage, and you need to check out that video. Rossville is just about 5 to 10 minutes right below Athens, so it's basically the Athens area. But yes, you do get more for your money right here in small town America. I mean, we're looking at a medium list and a medium sale price for homes here well under $300,000. You're looking at, $175 or so a square foot median price for sold homes. So it is very affordable compared to some of the other areas that we're looking at in West Knoxville and even some of the more rural areas around Knoxville like Halls and Carnes and some of those areas. So you do get more for your buck. You get a fantastic lifestyle. And one of the other great things about Athens is that we have a variety of housing that's going on. D.R. Horton's here building homes. So we've got the new subdivisions. If that's what you're looking for, small lots, get a lot for your money. We've got very mature subdivisions. So you have much larger lots. You have very mature trees. You have a variety of architectural styles. A lot of homes built in the 60s, the 70s, 80s, and up. They're just great, really well-built homes, fantastic family homes. So we have a lot of developments and community subdivisions here that are great for the retiree, one-level living, those types of things. And, that's the thing about Athens and real estate and a lot of these small towns that we're going to be looking at in this series. And that is that, especially in retirement, whether you want to come out and you like to walk, you're really looking for that relaxed place to be. There's a lot of churches here. There's just a lot of community here and those kinds of things. So not only do you get more for your money when it comes to buying real estate in a community like Athens, but you get a lot more lifestyle and those types of things as far as it relates to being able to live in that community, be a part of that community in small town America like right here in Athens. So what about employment opportunities in a small town like Athens? Well, Athens is pretty fortunate in that area as well. Athens is home to Howell Trailer International. It's home to Denso. It's home to Mayfield Dairy Farms, Athens Utility Board, the Athens McMinn County school systems, our hospitals. So there's a lot of employment opportunities that are right here in Athens. And then if you get just outside of Athens, for example, Amazon has built a new distribution center just to our south between us and Cleveland. You've got some stuff that's just to our north up here as well. And then don't forget, we're located just off of I-75. That opens up employment opportunities basically for most of Knoxville. You can be to work in an hour and work anywhere from Knoxville all the way down to Chattanooga. So if you're looking for an area that's just a really good place to live, opportunities as far as employment goes are varied. If you don't care to drive a little bit, especially, you open up a tremendous amount of opportunities. So Athens, even though it is a small town, it does have more than the normal amount of employment opportunities right here in Athens. Now let's look at education. Education here in McMinn County is also solid. If you have children who are going to be in the public education system, and public education educates most of the kids here in McMinn County. It's serviced by a variety of county and city schools, from McMinn County High School, Rossville Elementary, and a lot of our elementary schools and stuff in the counties, down to the city schools, which run through middle school. There are no high schools in the city system, but the city system is very highly thought of and ranked in the state of Tennessee and offers a really good quality education. It boasts a brand new consolidated elementary school, which is just state-of-the-art, really nice, great facilities around it that are being built, AstroTurf fields for athletics and playgrounds and all those types of things. And so it does have a lot going for it, even from an educational standpoint. There are some small private schools as well here, especially some pretty good small private Christian schools, if that's something you're also looking for your kids. But at the same time, we have a tax base here that's also very, very affordable. So if you're someone who doesn't have school-age kids and you don't want to have to pay taxes associated with these school systems and feel like you're paying taxes for something you're not utilizing anymore, tax rate here in Athens and McMinn County is very, very affordable, like it is in just about all of our areas that we cover in these videos around Knoxville or in Knoxville. So the education right here in McMinn County is solid. That's not something that you would want to let keep you out of these rural small town areas, because you have teachers and educators here who are very concerned about their children. They're in the community with their kids, and their kids know the other kids, and parents know parents, and that creates a really good environment a lot of times when it comes to creating an atmosphere that's really conducive to furthering a child's education. So one of the last things I want to look at is its community events and stuff. You know, here in small town America, one of the great things about it is we do have a lot of good community events, and Athens is no different. You've got Move Fest, you've got Pumpkin Town in October, you've got Christmas on the Square, you've got the Christmas parades, and you have a lot of different festivals and events throughout the year. There's a ton of those that we have in just about every season. You've got the Fried Green Tomato Festival, you've got just so many fantastic community events to get out to enjoy as a family, to get out and enjoy as a couple, to get out and just enjoy. And you know, they're easy to access, just a great family atmosphere, and is a very attractive part of why someone, I believe, would want to live in a small town like Athens. Athens is an area that me and my family have spent most of our lives in, and we have really enjoyed it. So once again, if you're looking for small town America, you're looking for community, you're looking for neighbors who know neighbors and neighbors who help neighbors and those kind of things, when you get out into these small, more rural towns, that amount of community and love that we show for our neighbors and all the things that we talk about in our videos about Knoxville just continues to increase as you go out into these smaller communities. Well, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Did this video directly because of some of the feedback I'm getting from you guys about many of you wanting to live in areas that are a little further out. So we're going to do some videos on those coming up. If you did, give us a thumbs up. If you enjoyed this, and give us a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so below. And if you haven't reached out to us yet and you're considering moving here to East Tennessee, get that Zoom meeting scheduled. Reach out to us. It's not too early. And go ahead and let us help you make some of those decisions, give you some information, things that will make your decisions a lot easier. And until next time, guys, I can't wait to see you around Knoxville soon.